what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time, I know I'm a little late on this, but better late than never. I was busy today. We are going to take a look at something that I'm super excited for, and hopefully I can get my hands on it. It is going to be the Transformers Age of the Primes. This is apparently going to be the PulseCon Exclusive, so I imagine some people are going to be able to find it in GameStop or EB Games, especially in Canada. But this is the Armada Nemesis Prime. And as you can see, this doesn't really look like Armada Nemesis Prime. That's because this part isn't. This is the Air Assault Minicon team, and I'm so happy that they decided to venture more into the Minicons, because previously, for the Generations and Legacy Age of the Primes line, we've only had 2 Minicons from what I could tell. It's Hot Shots Minicon, and it's that Visper Minicon. So, yeah, I think we needed more. But what we got here, I've got the names here because I can never remember the names. It is Jetstorm is the first one, so that's the blue sleek jet that kind of looks like the Concorde, like Silverbolt. We have in the middle, we've got Runway, and then on the side here, the bulky looking one, which is a shuttle, that is Sonar. So taking a look at the figures themselves, if you compare them to the original Minicons, the proportions have changed. Someone did bring in, while they were showing this off at San Diego Comic-Con, the original Minicons to compare. And Sonar is a little more bulky here, but I kind of like how bulky he is. I think that the, what's his name? Again, I have trouble remembering them. Jetstorm is a little bit sleeker, but I'm totally fine with it. They have the classic blue, white, and gray deco. They have their individual jet modes, which are very unique to one another, but it's still a united team. So I like how these turned out, and I want to see them in yellow as well. I know that there's a listing that apparently we're supposed to get a Powerlinks Red Alert that's going to come with some Minicons, and it's probably going to come with Long Arm, but I'm hoping that we also get a yellow repaint of these guys, which will make sense later. But here's the robot modes. Again, a little more unified this time, because certain parts that exist on the original Minicons are just not as prominent, or at least when you look at them from the front, from face value, it looks a little more streamlined, I guess. Like the gray thrusters kind of blend into the body of the middle guy. I'm not even gonna bother looking up the names. Sonar's the only one I remember, but I do like the pointy wings and the big boots. I like the first guy. He's got this blue bib, which is pretty cool. As you can tell, my throat's a little off right now, but yeah, I'm just so excited that we're getting more Minicons. I had thought that we were just going to get a repaint of what Starscream, the Armada Starscream, had, or are we just going to get the Visper, and I think it was Cloud something, I can't remember, from the Micromaster line. There's so many Transformers, you can't expect me to remember everything, but from the Siege line, there was 2 Micromasters that combined to a sword. I thought they were just going to repaint it, but no, they went full out and gave us brand new molds. Anyways, this is the Nemesis Prime, and of course it's going to be a repaint of the Armada Optimus Prime. It's going to have that kind of dark, almost bluish color scheme. Now, they did say that compared to the Comic-Con images, where it's a much brighter blue, that's going to change, and it's going to look more like this in the final production. I do like the transparent red for the windscreen. I love the red headlights, but then something that I mentioned previously, I kind of wanted a dark gunmetal or even just a yellowish tone to the silver paint applications, and they kind of went with that, so I'm glad. You could also see that he does come with the large blaster, but he does not come with the trailer, which apparently he did have the trailer in the original show, but he was just driving around with it. When it came to the robot mode, he wasn't combined with it. Yeah, the truck mode looks nice. It's very consistent because it's just mainly one color. And then we take a look at the robot mode, and the battle mask is not that prominent here, and there's a reason why. But again, we get those colors. We get that really dark blue, we get the gray, we get the black throughout. I love the silver, the red on the lights around where his double nipples are. I just think it looks awesome. And another cool thing about this is I've said that if they just wanted to sell the core Optimus Prime by itself, I'd be all over that. I like the combination, but that Optimus Prime, I love it so much that I'd be fine with it, and that's what they decided to do. I'm not going to miss the trailer. It's not a big deal. But what I am curious about is if he does come with the combiner head, which I'm pretty sure he will, because, I mean, you'll manage to combine it with this anyways. Will that be different, or will it be just the same mold repainted? I guess we'll have to wait and see. He also comes with the Matrix of Leadership, so you'll get to have that. But not only that, you can see that the battle mask is damaged. You can see it's kind of beat up like that. And that's to evoke the original cartoon where his battle mask was all messed up and then it just kind of absorbed back to shape. So they decided to go for that head sculpt. I'm not sure if you could swap it with the battle mask one. I'm sure there's going to be some third-party add-on kit to switch the head. But just to change it up, I definitely do not mind, especially considering this is supposed to be an unholy, unnatural, evil version of Optimus Prime. I'm on board with it. And taking a look at the next image I've got, there's the sword. So like I said, the Minicons can combine into what is the Star Saber, although some people will say it's the Dark Saber because it comes with the Nemesis Prime, but those look like the regular colors. And I think that the sword turned out very nicely. I mean, obviously it's 3 jets combined into one, but you compare that to the original, that's totally what it was. Maybe the nose cone of the front jet should have been a little sharper, but I think that the side of the wings, the blades, seem to line up pretty well. I actually like the hilt and how Sonar opens up. So I am thrilled about this. Apparently it's going to be a little expensive, but I'm fine. And then taking a look at the packaging, I just wanted to bring it up. Just the way it's shaped kind of reminds me of some of the older boxes from, I think it was Transformers Cybertron, and how those were kind of designed, how those were shaped. So I'm feeling a little nostalgic for this. In fact, I feel like some older movie live action figures kind of had a very similar style for the packaging, especially for the exclusives. So with that out of the way, what do you guys think? Please comment below. Let me know. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads. And we'll see you guys next time.